Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here, and today we have an unbagging. Now this unbagging comes to us from Amazello. I have never heard of this company and I was asked to try them out, so I said, of course I would. I'll find something. So I found something I liked and here it is. It did take a little bit for it to get to me, so I'm going to take a minute and pause to get all that information for you. Alright, so I know I should have had that ready, but life. So I ordered this March 4th. It shipped on the 13th, and I got it on May 12th, I believe. So, because I had to have it sit in the house for a couple of days before I unboxed it. So, yeah. So, let's get into this. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. Again, I'm going to take this off camera because it does have my address on it. And again, you don't need to know where I live. So, hopefully, y'all are staying safe out here. Washing your hands, not touching your face, all that fun jazz. So, we're just going to break into this here. Or attempt to anyways, because it's taped and glued and all that fun stuff. So give me a second while I fidangle with this. Now I've never shopped this company before, so I don't know what anything is like. So here we have it. Ooh, okay. All right. So this is Amazello. Your canvas comes in a bag. The canvas is crunched up. It is double-sided adhesive from what I can just see from the outside. The bags do come in baggies. So it's already pre-done up for you. I like that. I like their tray here. So let's look at their toolkit because, again, I've never purchased from them, so I don't know what it looks like. So you get a white boat with a funnel. You get a circular boat that has no ridges or anything in it. I'm going to guess this is for your trash. You get a 9-placer and a plate of wax. I don't like that wax, so I don't use it. You also get your bags and baggies. I like all the vibrant colors. The drill quality looks really, really nice. I like how they have it in there, all rainbow-like. You do get 2 drill pins, both with 3 placers on them. So that's their tool kit. So that's pretty nice. I love the fact that they're in baggies because you guys know Miss Coffee loves her baggies. And that's just a bunch of baggies I don't have to throw away later. Meaning, when you get normal kits, they come in like the plastic container, the plastic bags that you have to cut open. And you got trash from the top that you cut off. And then the actual bag itself, because you usually store them away like this. So when they're stored like this, I will keep them in those bags. So when I store them, I'll just store them in the bag like this. So now let's take a look at the canvas before we get into anything else. I don't see an inventory sheet, but it doesn't mean it can't be wrapped up in here. It has rubber bands around the side, which I hate because they leave indents on your canvas. And it is a little crunched up, but you gotta remember it's coming all the way from China, so yeah. So you have to be very careful when you unravel these because you will create your own bubbles and stuff in the canvas. It is rolled on a foam roller very poorly. We're gonna get rid of that. And again, you can save these double-sided adhesive canvases by replacing that cover with parchment paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull this piece off here. We're going to reveal what the image is. I do see a schematic on 2 sides. And this is supposed to be a rainbow kitty cat. It's supposed to be a rainbow kitty cat with a unicorn horn. So there you have it. You can see it. It does have that crease that I hate oh so much right down the center. So if you give me a second, I'm going to get some parchment paper to lay over the top of this. All right. So then what you do is you get your parchment paper. And what I'll do is that foam core that it came on, I'll roll the parchment paper on the foam core. Just like that. You gotta make sure it's even on both sides. And then I'll place it at the bottom as carefully as I can to make sure it's covering all of the adhesive. And you want to, of course, before you lay this completely down on your canvas, you want to test out a small corner of it to make sure that it is parchment paper and it isn't going to stick to your project. So what you do, I got that small piece down at the bottom here. And I'm just going to pull it back to see if it pulls off real easily. And it does. So we're just going to lay this down. Trying to make sure it doesn't have any bubbles in it. And to do that, you can easily just get a ruler and go all the way with it. I'm going to grab this little case here because it's the first thing I can see. We're just going to do it just like that. And it's a little crooked, so I'm going to ride the struggle bus for 2 seconds. All right. So what I do whenever I get double-sided adhesive canvases now is this is how you save them from getting bubbles and rivers in them when you store them away. If you have no intentions on starting this right away and it's double-sided adhesive, I would have to highly advise that you get a piece of parchment paper or the release papers, which the release papers you can buy online. Shine Shop Designs has them. Star Or has them. Get whatever you use to recover with. If you have some recycled plastic from another port glue kit, you can use that as well. Again, I will have those videos up in the eye. If you want to save it from getting bubbles and rivers in it while you store it away, because the temperature does affect these kits. So if the area that you keep your diamond paintings in gets extremely hot or extremely cold, it will make that glue on your canvas shrink and expand. And that's what causes the bubbles and the rivers. The bubbles are, of course, when the glue sits up on the canvas higher than it's supposed to. And rivers are when it completely separates all together. And then it looks kind of like a little dome. You can easily fix those with a X-Acto knife very carefully. Just make a slit in the bubble or river and then lay it flat and then rub it to get it to stay down to the canvas, because essentially it's like double-sided tape that is on these canvases. And at the top here it does say Amazello, and again this is supposed to be a 30 by 40, so it has the size up there, the canvas serial number, and this is what that image is going to look like. We're going to move that out the way so you can see the little kitty cat. So it's just a rainbow kitty cat with a unicorn horn. Thought that was really cute. And I paid $19.99 free shipping for this one. So let's measure it glue to glue, or drill area to drill area. So it's just a nick. Oh, hold on. Oop. It's right on the money for 30. And it's a nick or two away from 40. So they tell you to give it like a centimeter or so leeway. So according to that, it is true to size. We're going to pull this up just to see the drilling area. I'm going to get one of these parts that is confetti heavy. So just pull it up real nice and easy. No bubbles or rivers are presented in the kit as I open it. The only thing that I see issue with is the fact that they use 2 pieces of double-sided tape, and you can see the crease for that right there. Again, you can get a warm towel and sit on the back of this and lay it flat, or put it under some books or under your mattress to flatten it out, and it should get rid of some of that creasing a little bit. And let's see, the symbol clarity looks pretty good. So we have dummy circles. Now, if you don't know what dummy circles are, let me show you here. So dummy circles are when you get a kit and you see how the symbol has a circle around it. Usually I'm not a big fan of the dummy circle. The dummy circle is a guide. They call it training wheels or a dummy circle. That is a guide to tell you where to place a diamond perfectly so that it covers up that symbol. If you do not put it there perfectly, you will know, because when you're done, especially if you get like a white background and it has black dummy circles, you will see the lines in between the dummy circles. So you will want to make sure that you place your diamonds perfectly on that circle there, so that you don't see those white lines. And it's a very faint dummy circle or training wheel, so I don't think you'll have too many issues with it presenting any issues when you're done with this kit. But the symbols do look clear. I can make them out. So far that I can see, there's nothing that's going to hinder me from working on this. Let's lift this up here. So have you tried Amazello? And if you have, let us know what your experience was down in the comment section below. If you have not, well, you know, so far so good. The quality looks like it's there. Again, if you're one of those people that doesn't like the noise of the crinkling plastic, please mute your phone for like 30 seconds. Or until you see me stop struggling. All right. All right, so they are nicely put into this bag, which we're going to unnicely take them out. And on the bags, you will see it has all the information you need. So it will tell you, and again, this schematic is on both sides. So you have one down here, one up here with the schematic of what it's going to look like. There is no inventory sheet, which is fine, which usually if they weigh their diamonds, instead of counting them out and putting them into those other bags, you will not get an inventory sheet, which is completely fine. You can always make a photocopy of the schematic on the side if you really need one. But on here, it tells me what number it is. So this is number 29 at 3731. And this is like 0.2 ounces, I guess, of drills in this bag. So it tells you at the top here what your serial number is for your kit and the size of the kit. So if you were to store these drills away from this kit, you would know that 30 M493 is the serial number at the top of the canvas here. And at the top, you see the MG493. So MG493 is right there as well. It's really hard to see it, but in the camera, you can see it a lot better. So yeah, the drill quality looks really good. Looks like we got a little bit of static, which to get rid of static in your drills, you just cut a little piece of dryer sheet, throw it in there like a little grenade. Boom, gets rid of all that static. The drill quality looks really good. I'm not seeing hardly any trash at all. I'm seeing a lot of nice flat circular diamonds. And of course it is a round. Nice flat diamonds there. The colors are nice and vibrant. I'm not seeing anything that would make me think that I am going to have issues. I'm going to put these in order real quick because I'm pretty sure they probably came in order and I took them out of order. So we're going to put them in order just to make sure we have them all. Because that's also another way you can inventory drills like this, is just to put them in order. You're supposed to have 30 colors in this kit. So we're going to just go ahead and see if we have all of our colors. And you always want to inventory kits like this when you get them, just to make sure you have all your colors. When you first get it, even if you're not making videos, it's still a good idea to inventory your drills, because if something happens where you're missing a drill, you don't want to go back 6 months to a year later and then find out you're missing a bag of drills. So it's always good to do inventory on your drills when you get your kit, just to make sure you have everything you're supposed to have. So that's 20, 22, 24, 25, 29, 28, 20, 19, there's 16, there's 17, so this must be 15, 19, 20, and so far it looks like all of our drills are going to be there, and that looks like our major color there. So 20, 24, 21, 23, 24, I need 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it looks like we have all of our colors. As you can see, they're all presented there and laid out nice and presentable. They're all nice, colorful, bright colors. Be careful of stuff like this because, again, you don't want the drills to pop out. So if you see that you have drills coming out, just make sure you put them back in the bag. And again, if you have problems with static, all you have to do is throw that little dryer sheet grenade in there and it will take care of all that static for you. Because I'm noticing as soon as I open the bag, I see them starting to cling to the bag. So I'm going to need to get a dryer sheet to contain the static in those. But if you have not tried Amazello, usually I'm not the biggest fan of double-sided tape just because of the fact that it can get so many issues in it. But this one actually looks pretty good. It came without bubbles. It didn't have any rivers. It didn't have any damage to the actual canvas itself. The canvas sides being crunched up like that, that's all cosmetic. I'm not worried about that. My main focus would be the drill area and not so much the sides. Unless you're using the sides for some other reason, the sides don't really matter if they get crunched up as long as that drill area is nice and flat, which as you can see, it is. Minus where that double-sided adhesive tape right there in the middle meets the other side of double-sided adhesive tape. So with that said, I would say if you haven't tried this company, try them out. The prices don't look to be too bad. $20 for a 30 by 40. That it's pretty much two sides. Like I said, it's only a couple of nicks off of 30 and 40. So you know, essentially it is true to its size. It is a decent sized kit, and for $20, I definitely got what I paid for. Nice tool kit, and it says Ollie on it, which is hilarious because I thought Ollie had tool kits like this. It already comes done up in baggies already, so if you were wanting to work on this kit right now, you can easily just pull that diamond tray out of there and that pen with the wax and get to drilling on this. So I would definitely say, if you haven't checked out Amazello, go check them out, see what they got. If you've dealt with this company before and had any kind of experience and would like to let us know, please leave that down in the comment section below. But with that said, if you're new to the channel and would like to see more random crazy unboxings just like this, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I randomly decide to put up a video. And believe me, it's random. With that said, folks, I'm out. I must now really bid you adieu. But not before reminding you, like I always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys.